In 1 hour from now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be interacting with the Chief Ministers of Northeast states. That's at 11 a.m. and of course it's going to be completely virtual. The reason for this meeting is a worrying spike in COVID cases in the Northeast, and that's going to be the top discussion between the Prime Minister and these Chief Ministers. The focus will be on how the centre can really help these states in fighting COVID. Prime Minister will be interacting with the Chief Ministers of 8 northeastern states via video conferencing today. According to official sources, the Prime Minister will be speaking to the Chief Ministers of Assam, Nagaland, Tripura, Sikkim, Manipur, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram via video conferencing, as I mentioned earlier. Now, while most parts of the country have seen a steady decline in the COVID numbers, experts have noted that in the Northeast, there is a reason for concern because the number of cases is either rising or not falling really in line with the nationwide trend. Look at the R factor, for example. The R factor indicates essentially the speed at which the infection is spreading, and it's risen in Northeast states recently. Tripura has registered the highest R value of 1.15, followed by Arunachal Pradesh, which has an R value of 1.14. Meghalaya has reported an R value of 0.92, Sikkim 0.88 and Assam 0.86 respectively. So the situation very, very worrying in the Northeast. That's why the centre has decided to directly intervene. Anisha Mathur is joining us live from Delhi with more details on this. Anisha, good morning. Now, a lot of focus will be on this meeting between the Prime Minister and the Northeast Chief Ministers. Does this really indicate that the centre has decided to step in here and help these states really and handhold them through the COVID crisis?
Well, it looks like the centre is now trying to step in to at least take stock of what is happening in the Northeast. Because as you just also read out, the statistics that are coming in from the Northeast seem to show that the COVID rate is not declining as fast as it is in other parts of the country. In absolute numbers, of course, Northeastern states don't have as many cases as, say, a larger state like a Maharashtra or a Tamil Nadu or an Uttar Pradesh. But looking at the population percentage-wise, the trend in the northeastern states seems to be worrying the centre, and we are going to be seeing now, because in the last couple of months we've seen the centre stepping in with regard to medicine distribution, with regard to oxygen, with regard to COVID management in general in several states, particularly where we are seeing trends that are not in line with the rest of the country. So today's meeting is going to be very, very crucial, where the Prime Minister is set to take stock of what is happening in the Northeast, what kind of steps are being taken to control COVID, and what role will the centre now have to play, particularly with regard to ensuring that treatment options are available, ensuring that all necessary medical facilities, etc., are available to people in the Northeast. So this is going to be a very crucial meeting, but we will find out more about what the Prime Minister is going to do after the meeting.
All right, and we'll be tracking the big takeaways from that meeting. Anisha, thank you very much for joining us.